Have you ever wondered how moonlight scenes are lit in movies?
I wonder if I could light up a scene like that. Let's find out.
So I started testing, and wow, did I learn a lot? Lighting a scene as if it were night is not what I thought. Oh no, this is not right. It doesn't look like night at all. Here are the things I learned about lighting a scene as if it were night. Maybe this will help you if you need to record a scene like this for your next short film. First, I started looking at photos of movies with scenes with similar lighting as what I want to do to inspire me. And I found out that in reality, not all night scenes are color corrected in blue as I thought. Some of them are, but others are not. And it seems like they are usually done with quite simple lighting. I was planning to use an LED light bar that I have and that can change colors, including blue. And this would be very convenient since it would work perfectly for this. You know, this kind of lighting is usually done by placing powerful lights pointing at the window of the room to illuminate these scenes from the outside. But in this case, I did not have such a powerful light, nor a blue gel, and it was daytime. So the only option for me was to close the blinds and use lights from inside the room. First, I took the LED bar with blue light selected and placed it on one side of the bed, pointing a little towards the wall, so it wasn't so direct.
Okay, the first thing that I did is adjust the white balance.
I want to make this up looking down frame that is used in so many movies.
After reviewing the material,
I don't know if this is really working.
I see that the blue light doesn't really work for me. It didn't give me the tone I wanted, it was too blue, it looked very exaggerated. So I changed to another color that the LED light has, that is more like blue-green, and that was much better. But it did not really convince me, so I ended up using regular white light, and thinking I could fix it in post.
And you cannot always fix it in post.
In addition, recording in the color blue reduces my ability to control color correction in post-production, and the ideal is to have the greatest control for better results, right? At least that's what I always try. Would you prefer to record with blue light in production? Or do it in a more neutral light like daylight and color corrected in post? Please leave your comments below. So, I changed the LED bar to daylight, however, I realized that a single light, and in this case this bar that isn't so strong, its intensity wasn't going to be enough.
I add this second light because I thought it was not enough with just this one.
In order to see the eyes more clearly, I placed another LED lamp on the opposite side of the bed. And analyzing it well, recording with more light is better to darken it in post and not lose so much detail in the black tones. So I closed the grids of the second LED light a little, controlling the light direction, and turned them a little up and to the side, so that the light only illuminated my face indirectly, so that we can notice the expressions and the eyes, but not have a more direct light to the face. I recorded several angles and several variations of the lamp, turning it more towards the bed, or turning it to the ceiling. It looked good in different positions, but in the end, I found that putting it not so direct looked better. So you should experiment and see which position gives you the best results in your case.
But now, we need to see in post if we can color correct it.
But the moment of truth had come. Would recording with daylight instead of blue light work? Was it a good idea to record adding more light? Or will it be a complete failure and a great waste of time? I hope not, but let's find out. So I started downloading all the images to my computer. And while the images are downloading, I dare you to like this video on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now! Push the like button now please. Well, the images are finished downloading and it's time to check if all this was worth it. I selected the images that I liked the most and reviewing them as they came directly from the card, it seems like, well, oh no, this is not right. It doesn't look like night at all, it's more like in the morning. Oh no, this is a failure, no. But this is only half of the recipe, right? We still need to do the color correction, and that's where it is fixed in post. Right?
And you cannot always fix it in post.
Now let's put color correction on them to see if they can be adjusted. To make it look darker, I adjusted the contrast, lowered the exposure, and changed the color temperature to a more bluer hue. Then I adjusted the shadows and whites until I found the tone that I liked. And I think it doesn't look that bad, does it? Even though it looks very close to what I want, I still feel there are some little tricks we can apply to improve it.
Pretty close, but we can make it better, I think. Let's see.
To make it seem more cinematic, I applied a mask around it. Not that kind of mask. I meant a color adjustment mask. Come on, really? As I was saying, I applied the mask. A kind of vignette that I adjusted to my liking, to make it look more illuminated in some places and shadowy in others. For example, in this shot I placed it at the height of my face to illuminate that part more, and make the lighting look more interesting. And in this other shot, I placed it more in the center, to emphasize my reaction when I get up, and it worked quite well, and I believe it added an extra touch. What do you think?
If we put all together with music and sound effects, this is how it looks.
I think that for a first experiment, it's not so bad. Of course there's plenty to improve, but this results I could use it for a short film with no problem. I think I learned a lot doing this test, but I'm gonna keep experimenting to make it better. Do your own test applying what you saw in this video and tell me how it turns out for you.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing.
I'll see you in the next Rebel Filmmakers video.